Prince, how are you? How have you been? It's been a minute. Okay, not so long. But welcome, welcome, welcome. You're on the move with yours truly, JoAnna Ward. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are ready to have some faith-filled, inspiring conversation with me and my today's guest. And I hope that you're getting yourself prepared to work out in the second half of this segment. But today, I would like to welcome to you guys the owner, the founder, and the keeper of Serenity House Incorporated, Miss Theresa Highsmith. Theresa, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
You are a young lady who has a lot going on, and a lot of this stuff started after 50, and it wasn't part of your plan, was it?
Never.
So you have Serenity House Incorporated, right?
I do.
Tell us a little bit about Serenity House, because I don't want to get too far ahead of you. Tell us how it started, and tell us the birthplace, the conception, and then the birthing, and then where you guys are now.
Okay. Basically, Serenity House came about because one of my classmates in college went to prison. And she realized that there were a lot of women at the time in prison. And so, of course, there were a lot of women who didn't have anywhere to go. But they were in there because of drug-related crimes. And basically, these women just didn't have anywhere to go. They didn't have a program or anything like that. And so she just kept telling me about it and telling me about it. And so me being here in Atlanta, I just kind of, okay, so let me see if we have any of those programs here. And so I was checking around, and I was in DeKalb County at the time, and found out that DeKalb County has the highest successful rate in the nation when it comes to rehabilitation. And so basically what I did at the time, because I didn't have a job, I started hanging around the court system. And I got to know the staff, the judges, the prosecutor, lawyers, the director of the program, and case manager. And just kind of, you know, every Friday I would just go to court and they would just let me observe. And so eventually I got my nerves up, and I really was concentrating a lot about it, and I was like, do I want to do this? I had no intentions of doing it, but, you know, I talked to different people, and it was true. A lot of women were in prison, in jail from using drugs, and they had just, you know, hit hard times, and their families were tired of them. And so even if they came out and were rehabilitated, a lot of times they go back to jail.
So Serenity House, the rehabilitation that you're talking about, so our audience members will know, is through drug rehab, and it's a transitional place for women.
Exactly.
Who aren't real hardcore criminals. I don't want to, you know, minimize criminology, but their crimes are associated with their addiction.
That is correct. Basically, you know, they're only in jail because they may have gone to a Walmart to steal merchandise just to support their drug habit. Or they may have left their kids in a drug-infested area, and basically, you know, maybe the police raided the house and took them to jail. So basically it was really a situation to support their drug habits. They may have been, you know, on the streets, you know, prostituting or whatever, and got caught up only because they were, you know, trying to support their drug habit.
So this is not a halfway house.
No.
This is a transitional program where they go step by step, and you help them. But you take your stuff on a whole nother level.
I do.
I know initially you told me that you wanted to help senior citizens.
I did.
And God kind of took you in this turn, and you see the fruit of your labor, because a lot of your ladies have graduated, and you don't just provide them with a place to stay, but you hold them accountable to what it is that they're doing and starting life over. And most of us are obsessed with starting life over after whatever happens. I don't know. But very few people believe that people actually have the right to step out of addiction or being a criminal or whatever and then have a fresh start. But you believe differently, and you have a lot of confidence. So tell us about that.
Yeah, basically how I look at it is that, you know, it's just by the grace of God that I am able to even assist. And, you know, this is just something that kind of fell in my lap because, like you said earlier, I basically wanted to help senior citizens. That was, you know, that's where I thought my calling was. And basically, when this fell in my lap, I was not looking at it. Because, you know, once I started talking, you know, to my girlfriend, and I was like, I don't want to deal with addicts. I don't want to be bothered with that, you know. And what I started
Now, was that because of your, you know, the stereotypes that are associated with you? You have some history?
I have history.
Okay.
I have history, and and because of my ignorance, you know, my ex-husband was an addict, and basically I just felt like I went through the ringer with that situation, and basically he was trying to encourage me to go get help, and my attitude was, I don't need help, you need help. I don't need help for me to have an abnormal mind, for an abnormal mind to tell me how to operate. And that was my whole attitude. And so, you know, like I said, God took me through this journey, and basically I started realizing, you know, well, maybe I need to rethink this. And it was a course I could not get off of. You know, I tried, but I could not get off of it. And I realized, you know what? Okay, Lord, if this is what you have me to do, this is what I'm going to do. So basically, how I look at the ladies, I look at them as someone who are human, like myself. Right. Someone who are women, like myself. And it's not that I have pity, but I do have compassion, and I realize that Jesus have compassion on us, and you know, he was sent to the sick. He wasn't sent to heal the people who were well. Right. And so basically, I had to look at it and realize that these people, these women, are are God's creation as well, and He loved them just as much as He loves me. So whenever they come to me, I don't look at them like, oh, you're just a crackhead, or you just an addict. Right. No, you need God's mercy. And God has people on this earth that He's put. There's something that He put in me, you know, and so I don't take the credit. I can't, because this was not my journey. And so I care. And then when I listen to the stories, and then I'm a part of their stories, I'm a part of their success, then that lets me realize that grace and mercy does abound. And I'm so thankful.
Really quickly, thankful. Tell me like one of the most emotionally stirring stories that you've heard from one of the women who came through Serenity House. Like one of the most, it would have taken me out type stories, not their name, but just to know that a human had experienced that. Yeah.
Had this young lady, and what happened, I basically I didn't want to accept young women. I had the pleasure of having older women, because I felt like they were ready, you know, but I started to accept younger women. Had this lady who was 31 years old, and basically her mother was 12 at the time, and her father was 24. And basically, between them, they had like 10 children, and like they had like maybe 6 girls and like 4 boys. And all of the girls were molested by their father. So at the age of 15, she murdered another little girl. And basically, we were sitting down at the table one evening, and so some of the ladies were talking about their records, and she was saying that her record had been kept closed. And so then when I looked at her, I was like, well, how is it that that record was closed? And she confessed. She said, Miss T, I murdered somebody at the age of 15. And she was 31 at the time. And when I tell you that I could see the tears welling up in her eyes, you know, because she was remorseful that it happened. Right. But it happened. And so I asked her, I said, what happened? She said there were 4 other girls who were trying to beat her up. But she knew where her brother's car was. And she knew if she could reach his car, he had a gun in that car. And so basically her intents were to just shoot at them. But once she got to the car, she actually shot a couple of shots, and one of the bullets hit one of the young ladies, and she was 15 as well. Now, she spent 7 years of her life in prison for that crime, and basically she really should have spent the remaining of her life according to the system. But what happened, the lady, the mother of the daughter that got killed, came to the court and said to the court, you know, I don't want her to spend the rest of her life in prison. She's like, we've already lost one. I don't want her to lose her life as well. But whenever she was sitting there and the tears were starting to flow, all of us started crying.
Right.
Because I could see that she was sorry. And she was looking at me as if she had just done it. And she was like, Miss T, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And then I said to her, I said, well, you're going to have to forgive yourself eventually. I said, it doesn't seem like you have after 16 years. I said, but this is something, and you know, you have to look at it like, that is a charge that she's going to have to live with mentally the rest of the days of her life. But, you know, I really had high hopes for her. She did not complete, the program, and she went back to prison.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I do have some women that do complete the program. And anyway, I'll let you.
No, I needed you to tell a story because I think sometimes we take for granted a lot of the grace that's been over our lives.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of us are looking at what we don't have, what we didn't do, what we didn't get right. It's real surface things like finishing school or maybe I didn't get this right or that right. Real simple stuff. Maybe I don't own a home. Maybe I don't have the nicest car. Maybe I need to lose some weight. Or the little simple things. And we don't understand how sweet grace really is.
Oh, wow.
And how amazing God's grace really is. And so I just wanted one story because there's millions of stories out there like that one, but it never hits home until we find a Serenity House. Right. And then those stories are then told. You're a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And people can contribute to this, even if they don't, some people are intimidated by addicts. They feel like, like you said in my past, they steal from people. They'll beat you up. They'll rob you. And some of that's true. But you have been trained on more than one level and prepared on more than one level. And so in your particular program, we can contribute to you. Clothes, you receive clothes, you receive food items, toiletry items, just all kinds of things that women would need in a house. And the beauty of what you do, I think, is providing the ladies a home environment with sisters and a mother figure that they've never had. And I think that's why I invited you on, as I want you to get as much support as possible, and I want to encourage you to continue to do what you do because it does make a difference. And sometimes we're so caught up in being on the stage and holding the microphone and being seen by other people, we don't understand what it really means to be effective. And it's okay if I find a treasure that's already polished and it's already shined and it's already clean, but what a beautiful soul it is that takes the tarnished, the beat up, the bruised, the bang, and bring them into a shelter and begin to shape them on the potter's wheel again and give them another chance at life and let them know that God is real. Well, thank you so much, Bishop. I call Theresa the Bishop. Because she's so much better after 50 than she was in the first 50 years. And I just want to encourage you all today to know that it really doesn't matter what you did. If you're still here, God still has a plan for you. And like Serenity House, there's a prayer. It says, Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. That young lady can't change what she did at 15. And grant me the knowledge or know-how to change the things that I can. And then give me the wisdom to know the difference between the things that I can change right now and the things in my past that are way, way gone. And I have to just get past it and give it to God. Now, if you guys ready to go, we're going to take a break. I want you to go get your clothes, get your water, get your friends, text somebody, call somebody. We're getting ready to get our workout on. You're on the move with JoAnna Ward, and this is Bishop Highsmith. I'll see y'all later. Welcome back. It's time for us to work out. And I know you guys have been waiting for this. This is what you email me for. This is what you text me about. You say, JoAnna, we want to work out after we hear the inspiration. And that's what we're getting ready to do. So get up. We're getting ready to do a warm-up. We're going to do a full body workout. We're going to do arms. We're going to do legs. We're going to do hamstrings and everything. And you're going to feel like you have worked out with me for real, because you would have. You guys ready? Let's get ready to start moving back and forth. Y'all got that music for me? You can have your music at home. You can do what we're doing. Say 4 more. Let's rock with hot. You got to just keep moving. You got to get those arms in, tap those toes, side to side. You can snap your fingers. That means you're really getting into it like you do when you're dancing. I would like to say the club, but I hope some of y'all have come up out of that and you just go to parties out. We're going to hold to the right. 4 more. 3, 2, take it to the left. 4, 3, 2, alternate. Good job. We're gonna count it down and go side to side on 4, 3, 2, 1, side to side. See, this is not that hard. All you gotta do is get on the move. Stand, step, stand, step, stand, step, stand. We're gonna do 4 more to doubles. 3, 2, last single. Take 2 on this right. 2 on the left. And right. Left. Make sure you're popping this leg in this one. So it's not just a step, but stand, stand. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3. Good job. 2. Last doubles. Single, single. Yeah, that's it. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna do heel digs, heel digs, heel digs. You gonna lean with it, rock with it? 4 to doubles. 3, 2. Last single double. Double. Breathing. This is just a warm-up, y'all. 4 more. Here's number 3, 2. Last set of doubles. Let's go singles, y'all. Single. Single. It's all about having fun, moving your body. That's how you get fit. You guys nice and warm? 4 to march. 3, 2. Last one, march it out. Good job. Take some deep breaths. Still moving. You guys should be nice and warm now. We're gonna take a wide march out, and we're gonna rock here. Loosen up the hamstrings. Cupping those hands on the legs right here. We're gonna roll and dip those shoulders. Perfect. 5, 4. We're gonna stretch left. 3, 2. Coming to you, Bishop. Last one. Take it down, and we're stretching here. Good job. Taking those deep breaths. We're gonna try to take both palms down and hold. Good job. Let's take it back up. Gently slide across. Both palms down. Good job. Let's take it back center. And this time, if you can, only if you can, you're gonna bring your elbows all the way down. If not, just use your hands. And without leaning, we're gonna take it over to the left. And we're gonna hold. And we're gonna walk it with the hands back over to the right. Perfect. And back to the center, we're gonna slide the heels in. Put the hands on the knees again. We're gonna arch and press. Inhale and exhale. 2, 1. And we're gonna roll it all the way up. And back down. All the way up, back down. 2 more. Last one. We're gonna take it up, shoulder shrugs. Alternate. 3 to forward. 2 to forward. Last one back, take it forward. You guys feel like you're working out with me at the gym yet? Both shoulders forward. I'm just warming up. You see, I'm already sweating. I'm just warming up. Take it back, back, back. Good job. Now we're going to stretch the arms here. Rotate your wrist, just like this, by having your fist balled up, and just roll your wrist. We're going to take our hands down, stretch the bicep on the left. We're going to switch hands, bicep right. We're going to take the left arm over to the right, keep it straight, and we're going to take the chin to the left. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to take this right all the way over to the left, chin to the right. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Perfect. Now we're gonna stretch the legs because we're gonna do a full body workout today. So we're gonna take that ankle on the right, rotate it to the left and back to the right. If you have balance, that's fine. If you don't, you can hold on to something. You're gonna take it here, stretch that quad. Good job. We're gonna take the same right, bring it back around forward, and hold. Just like so. This is my model student right here. We're gonna do the same thing on the left. Rotate to the right. Now rotate back to the left. We're gonna take that left up. Good job. Still breathing, getting your lungs ready to really pump some oxygen. And we're gonna take that left back around. And we're gonna hold. Again, if you can't hold yourself up, you can just grab a wall, grab a buddy. Lean on me, like that. When you're not strong. Okay, I know y'all didn't come to hear me sing, but we're all good and warm. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start up with our upper body. Hot, let's go ahead and grab these weights. Everybody wants a beach body, and some people just want to wear a nice sundress. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna do the delts. We're gonna go ahead and engage the glutes, the quads, and the hamstrings, and we're gonna lift. Lift. Make sure your elbows come up. Keep going high. Make sure your elbows come up to your shoulders. Make sure that keep going high. Keep up, keep up. Make sure your technique is here, not here, not here, not here. But just like so. See, the weights are facing each other. Elbows come down to the waist. Up, up. You want to get that perimeter on your arm, that delt, right through here. Here you go. This is your move. Now, if the weights are too heavy, put them down. But you want to come higher than your shoulders, okay? Lift, and you want to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Keep that squat, keep that squat. 4, we're going to double up pulse. 2, last one, double up pulse, and down. Pulse, down. 5 more. 4, 3. One more set. All right, good job. Now we're gonna do biceps. Same thing, same engagement with the lower body. We're gonna go to left, right, and left. And I'm touching my shoulder on the opposite side with my weight. Shoulder on the opposite side. Touch right with left, left to right. Right to left, left to right. Make sure you're holding that pose with your legs. Perfect. 4, we're gonna take both weights up. 3, 2. Last one, both weights. Right, left, right, left. Talk about fine by summertime. I want that sundress to look right. Here you go. Right, left, right, left. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. There's your upper body. Let's put these down. If you're like me, you need some water or a rag. Just that little bit of 5 minutes was enough to make me sweat. All right, we're gonna take it to the mat. I have my mic on the side today, so y'all don't have to worry about me acting up. Face me high. Turn around, face me. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a basic sit-up, and we're gonna do an extended one because I'm gonna get hot to come up and touch my fingers. It's not easy working out with the master trainer. She's gonna come up and touch. You can do this with your husband and wife at home or your kids or whomever, and we're gonna fall back, so she has to meet me back up there. She don't want me to have to wait on her. She don't want me to have to wait. I don't want to have to wait on her. She don't want to have to wait on me. We're gonna come up. Now we're gonna go right to left, left to right. We're gonna do 5 more. 2 more. Last one. And we're gonna give each other 5. Okay, so our next one, we're gonna come here. This is gonna work our lower abs as well as our legs. So you're gonna take your legs up like so. You gotta be able to stretch them out, so slide back. Slide back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold our legs up here, and we're gonna go toe to toe. Reach.
reach further. Okay, come back. Reach. Take your time, come back. Follow me. Bring them up. And touch. Almost like you're pushing on a leg press machine. So now we're working our legs, hips, and thighs. And we're gonna go right to left like we did before on 3.
Okay.
2. 1 more. Put your right with my right. Your left with my left. Touch. Add some pressure. Add some pressure. Come on. Faster, 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 faster. 10. Come on. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How's that? All right, we're taking it back. We're gonna come up, we're gonna go to the right. Take it back, left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in when you go back, out when you come up.
Thank you, Jesus.
5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Me 5. So there you go. You got a full body workout. You did your arms, you did your abs, you did your cardio in 15 minutes. So what I want you guys to always remember is it doesn't take a lot or a very long time. It just takes a commitment. I appreciate you joining me. Let me know how that worked out for you. Email me, text message me, and you keep being on the move. I'll be back with you guys next time. Y'all tell the bishop bye.